Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com. My latest book, which is not, it's unfortunately, I haven't written one in a while, but the one that's most recent is called Race Pimping. And it's certainly applicable to everything that goes on every single day in this country. Black Lives Matter, somebody calling Trump a racist, calling you a racist. And most recently, the guys that I despise the most, they want to call you a racist, the entertainment community. People who can sing or play an instrument. What makes them believe that they're any more relevant than anyone else? They're not brain surgeons. They're not rocket scientists. They're not amazing thinkers. They're just people that can put chords together melodically, or their vocal cords work in such a way that we go, look how pretty that is. And suddenly they think there's something special. It's the same with actors. People that fake being other people for a living want to tell you how to live reality. It floors me. And we buy into it. You know how? By buying into it. We buy their downloads. We buy their CDs. We go to their stupid films. We buy their books. We listen to them. We buy the magazines when people talk about, I need to get the National Enquirer to find out what bikini so-and-so wore or who's divorcing whom and all a bunch of others. It's ridiculous. We watch their rich housewife. We create stars out of people that aren't even stars. Rich Housewife, The Bachelor, shows like that. I mean, it's amazing to me. I feel almost remiss. These days, it's like whoever can have a show, you feel like, well, what did I do? Oh, well, what's wrong with my life? You're too busy making a regular living. When I saw this show about this guy who's supposed to be rich, I forget the name of it. He's got a spin-off show. He looks like an effeminate white guy, but he's married and he's got kids. And I forget the name of the stupid show. But it turns out he's broke. But they make it appear he's in this big house. I don't know how he's paying for it. Probably some Ponzi scheme. But anyway, we make a star out of this guy. He'll hit the speaking circuit and make tens of thousands of dollars. He will change his life because we pay attention to his craziness. And it's the same with these musicians. And a guy that I cannot stand, and be honest, I can't stand his music, is John Legend. He, to me, is one of the most overrated entertainers in this country. All of me, I give you all of you. We're the perfect combo. His poetry is like reading Dr. Seuss. I mean, James Brown wrote better music. You know the song, Please? Y'all are too young to remember Please. Please, 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 please. I tell you what, I tell you please. Brown, with one word in a song, exuded more talent than John Legend has in his entire body. God, all of me. And you may like the guy. Admittedly, I don't like his politics, so it jades me a little bit toward his music. But being honest, I can play the piano better than John Legend, and that's terrible. I'm not that good. God, it's just I describe his music as pedestrian. Lyrically, it's funny. So it just proves it doesn't take much to entertain brain dead lefties. And if you happen to like John Legend, congratulations. I just don't. He's worse than Hollywood. He creates what I call retread music. You've heard it. His chord progressions are they're just ugh. And I'm no musical genius. I'm no freaking Rodgers and Hammerstein or whatever. I'm none of that. I'm a rookie, but I'm a good listener. I know what I like. I would listen to anybody over him. It's likely why he makes political statements. If he can get leftist morons frothing at the mouth, then they buy his drivel. I dare you listen to any Legend song, And you learn quickly he's a legend in his own mind. You know, he changed his name from John Rogers Stevens to John Legend. Figures. Anyway, here's how The Guardian described his sixth album. Check it out. Legend, 38, released his sixth album, Darkness and Light, last December, which earned praise from The Guardian for its, quote, musical weirdness and lyrical bleakness. Now he is preparing for an arena tour of Britain this autumn, where he will be joined by his 16-month-old daughter, Luna, who does not much appreciate this whole interview thing. I mean, they described his music as musical weirdness and lyrical bleakness. And you can bet he took it as a compliment. And like George Clooney, who's got that new movie coming out, he's decided to use Donald Trump as his muse in order to sell records. That's it. He's against Trump because he knows it'll sell records right now. That's it. Same with Clooney. Oh, my movie's a perfect thing of Donald Trump and racism and this, that, and the other. Shut up. TMZ said Legend wants to cast. He's casting for people to come do his music video. And so TMZ saw this posting that he had for people that he wanted to play Trump supporters, and he wants out of shape people, out of shape white people, fat white people. That's what Legend believes is a supporter of Donald Trump. Fat white folks. Like, you can't be anything other than that. You can't be a skinny white person. You can't be a beautiful Mexican girl or a very handsome black guy. I won't give you any hints as to who that might be, but could be me, maybe, maybe not. Anyway, he wants 8 white actors, men and women, ages 30 to 65, to play Trump supporters protesting at a rally. Preferably out of shape, reads the casting call. The camera will pass by them as they stand and rally. Yeah, he's fat shaming Trump supporters. Where's the left on this? That he's openly fat shaming Trump supporters. As for the rest of the video, Legend wants to remind America of the left's stance on all these various subcultures. So let me tell you what he wants to do. In addition to the call for Trump supporters for this musical video shoot, scheduled to take place in a few days, he's also seeking young and blonde actors, preferably with, quote, very short hair or short on sides, long on top, to play white male protesters. So I'm guessing these are Antifa. I don't know. To me, are they effeminate? What's he asking for here? White male with short hair on bottom and long on the top. I mean, that's some funky hairstyle. You know, was it Europeans? What? The notice also calls for 10 black men and women to play Black Lives Matter protesters. For 2 female actresses, get this, who are willing to kiss on camera, with the protest scene unfolding in the background to, quote, show that there is no segregation in love. No segregation in love. I tell you what, when sisters, I'm talking about black chicks, don't get mad at black dudes for marrying white women, then tell me there's no segregation in love. Just look at how black folks, I'm talking about these leftists, talk about white people openly and then tell me there's no segregation in love. Love of your man, humankind. He wants to cast 1 Hispanic and 1 Caucasian. The call for actresses reads, no sexuality or nudity, just kissing. So he wants a Hispanic and a white girl, 2 girls, to kiss. I mean, can you get more specific in this video? See, he's got to orchestrate this. He's got to show you that, it's an interracial lesbian couple kissing. I don't know what he's going to do with all these guys. Black Lives Matter protesting. He's got terrorists, obviously. He said he campaigned extensively for Hillary Clinton. Are you aware of this? The loser. You know who that is, right? Hillary. Openly shows his disdain for Trump, but he supports a woman whose husband is a rapist and a racist. He had the nerve to compare Trump supporters to the 19th century, to those, but I should say in the 19th century, who allowed the evil institutions, what he called it, of slavery to exist for so many years. Here's what he said: we as a nation can't go back to a dark place. And it could happen if we let the wrong person into office and impose the wrong regime on this country. John Legend fears going back into slavery. Unbelievable. I'm sure people in the 1800s didn't think they were evil people, but they allowed an evil institution to last for quite a long time. He has this guy has no idea of history. You know, that the Constitution wrote out slavery. And the people that he likes, the Democrats, wanted to keep it.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.